Hi, hello, Jack. Yeah, so hello guys, Tentashum here. Now today I am going to think like you know what? Let's upload a video on like digestive system. You guys should know like how does that digestive system works. So I'm going to explain it to you. So this is our digestive system here, right here. Digestive system is also called as metabolism. So we are going to start off from the mouth. This part right here is called nasal cavity. It is like you know that windpipe and food pipe all pass through the same chamber, and that chamber is right here. That chamber is called pharynx. Excuse my writing, but yeah, it is called pharynx. Then below that we got the Adam's apple. It is made up of cartilage. Adam's apple or larynx or voice box, whatever you want to call it. But this is the reason why I am speaking right now. It is made up of layers of cartilage so that we can speak. Next, we got the most important thing, buccal cavity. Now you may think what is buccal cavity? Buccal cavity, or should I say your mouth. Alright. So the other name for buccal cavity is mouth. And mouth, we can divide it to three parts. We can divide it to glands. We can divide it to teeth, and finally tongue. So glands, this thing right here. We have a gland called salivary glands, and they secrete a liquid called saliva. And saliva, it secretes, it has an enzyme, or should I say a biological catalyst called salivary glands. Now this entire page I am going to use for salivary, then I will erase it and do it for teeth. I am not making any notes, I am just like making how to like explain it to you. So sorry, not salivary glands, it is salivary amylase, or other name for this is ptyalin, in which pb silent and t is there, so ptyalin. And this thing right here breaks starch the complex form of sugar into carbohydrates or carbs. Alright, and they are located in the like this part of the mouth and below the tongue right here. Alright, okay, now let me erase this part. Just see this. Alright, let me erase this fully. Now we get to teeth. So obviously without teeth you cannot chew, because there would be like whole food will go inside, and that would affect that would cause probably indigestion also. So yeah, we need to break down. So this teeth right here breaks down large molecules of food into smaller and smaller, so that enzymes, the salivary amylase, can act upon it. Alright. So imagine like they are baking like this. The out shell will be broken, but what about the inside? So this will break it fully and fully. And yeah, teeth, there are like several types of teeth. There are 4 types of teeth. The first is, but the best, they are called ICPM. I stands for incisors. C stands for canine. P stands for premolar. And M stands for molar. Alright. So this is ICPM. And to show you how it looks, ICPM. The first four teeth, the frontal teeth, that is incisors. Then these two long teeth, some sharp teeth you may see. I have some pretty long canines, to be honest. They are like, for the incisors right here are used for like cutting. They are used for like what you can call like there is a word for this. Wait. I forgot. Okay. But you can understand like for bleeding, cutting probably. Next we got the molars. These two teeth and premolars. So now these teeth right here, molars and premolars are premolars and molars are wide and they are generally used for chewing. Alright. So in kids you will see that there are only like 30 teeth because I think 28 teeth because like the last teeth is not there. That last teeth, this teeth right here, these teeth, those four teeth, imagine there's a teeth there. They are called wisdom teeth. Alright? Or should I say wisdom tooth? Whatever you want to call. So wisdom tooth, it is the last tooth to come and also the first tooth to go. So when you are like what you can say, when you are aging, this tooth will be the first to naturally fall. Alright, this tooth will be the first to naturally fall. So yeah, this has pretty low tenure. Okay, so tooth is done. You know the function. It is like to it is to what you can say like break the food into small molecules. Next we got a tongue. It is also a sense of our body. Alright, and it helps to in taste. I think it has wait. Okay guys, give me a minute, let me come back. Okay, I'm back. So tongue actually has gustatory receptors. They have gustatory receptors. GUSTATORY. Gustatory receptors. Alright. So these gustatory receptors help us to taste the food, to check if it is like good for our health or not. So like if it is too extreme, then we will make a coward face or something like that, and we will like avoid the food. So this is made to test it. And like the tongue has taste buds. In fact, it is made up of like several types of muscles. Alright, so the tongue is like this. So in the corners or in the sides, there will be salty buds. So like if you imagine if you are eating like some french fries coated with salt, so if you put it in front of your mouth, nothing will happen. Why? Because the salt buds are not there. If you put it on the side of your tongue, then something will happen. Alright. After that, in the middle section right here, we got sour. So if you are eating like pickles, if you put it in front of your mouth, nothing will happen. But if you put it in the center of your tongue, then you will taste the sour. Then this part right here, we got the sweet part. So if you put your if for example some sugar cubes in between of your like where the sour buds are located, then nothing will happen. But if you put it in front of your part, like I think the boundary is from like here to here, then you will taste sweet. And this part right here is for bitter. And I think this part is also for like if you are tasting like chilies or that and all right. So we have finished the tongue, and yeah, its function is not only to mix the saliva with the juices, but it also extends till the epiglottis. So epiglottis lies here, and it separates the windpipe from the food pipe. All right. I mean, it is not here obviously. So pharynx are like a little bit up here. Then we got voice box in here, and then we have here. So lungs are here. All right. Yeah, it is like that. So epiglottis. After that, we have finished the mouth section, and obviously can't forget the esophagus. I should wait, let me clear it. Alright, quick revision for mouth. This is the nasal cavity, this is the buccal cavity. Here the salivary glands are located that break starch into carbohydrates by the use of saliva, which is secreted by them, and saliva contains a special enzyme called salivary amylase, which breaks down the starch if present in the food into carbohydrates, into which is simple sugars. Then we got the teeth. There are 4 types of teeth: incisors, canine, premolar, molar. The last teeth is wisdom teeth. It is the first to go. It is the last to go come and the first to go. After that, we got a tongue. It has 4 types of taste buds located. The front side is sweet. The sides are salt, and the middle is sour, and the back side is bitter. Alright, then we got pharynx. It is a common passage for nasal and for windpipe and food pipe. After that, we got Adam's apple. It helps to absorb. It helps to make voice like I am speaking right now. Then we got epiglottis. It separates the windpipe from the food pipe. And then we got esophagus. Alright, clear? Clear or not? Alright. Next, we got this part right here. This part is really important, I should say. Okay. So let me just tell you what these parts are. This is liver. It is the largest gland in our body. Alright. This is stomach. It is a J-shaped pouch. This is pancreas. Alright. This is gallbladder. Alright. Sorry by the way. And this part right here, if you want to mention it, because it comes under the small intestine area, but if you want to mention it, you can mention it. This part right here, but they will ask the others like this is jejunum, this is ileum, but this is duodenum. Alright, Now let's start with the main thing that we are here for. We are here for stomach, so obviously it will come from here. It will go inside the stomach, right? So let's start with the stomach. It is a J-shaped pouch, we know, but it contains gastric glands. All right, and it secretes three types of things. First is is a special type of mucus called mucosa that protects the lining of the stomach with the other thing that it secretes HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now those who love like physical chemistry, you know what we are talking about. We are talking about hydrochloric acid, a strong acid, but this has a pH of 1.4. All right, dilute HCl has a pH of 1. Okay, after this we got the main thing, that is pepsinogen. Now you may think, but wait a minute, our teacher told that it's pepsin that helps to digest proteins. Yeah, it's the function of this. But this thing right here is inactive. Now, what do you mean by inactive, you say? So, uh, catalyst like they speed up reactions, alright. So, for a catalyst to work, you need a specific temperature, right? Yes or no? You need a specific temperature and a specific medium like basic medium, alkaline medium, neutral medium, acidic medium, like that and all. So the temperature is obviously provided by the body. So pepsinogen, it is a biological catalyst. But for it to become pepsin, the active form, pepsin active form, it needs an acidic medium, and that acidic medium right here is provided by HCl. All right, that acidic medium right here is provided by HCl, hydrochloric acid, and HCl also breaks bacteria. Okay, like not breaks bacteria, it like destroys bacteria, because HCl is a very corrosive in nature. So obviously, and this pepsin right here, it's also called peptide, I think, or exopeptide. And okay, let me clear it up a bit. So this exopeptide, or should I say, nah, pepsin is better. Did you know that the famous brand Pepsi is also originated from pepsin right here? Okay, so pepsin, this pepsin right here, it breaks down like pep long protein strands. See these long protein strands. Just imagine this is a protein strand. This is protein into peptides, into this. These right here, you see the small ones right here. These are called amino acids. All right, these are called amino acids, and they are broken down by uh, pepsin. First, it is broken down by pepsin into peptides. Peptides. Tides. All right. Now it stays in the stomach for around 3 to 4 hours, because it's a long process, obviously. All right. All right, I'm back. So stomach is done. We can knock it out. Next, we get to duodenum. All right, but before that duodenum, there are these parts right here, these parts and these part right here. We have a muscle, a specific muscle that is programmed to open and close when the food comes. And this muscle right here is called sphincter muscle. SPHINCTER. Sphincter muscle. Alright. And its job is just to do its job is just to open and close, and that's it. Alright. Clear to all? Next, we get this duodenum part. And yeah, this is obviously no need for that. I just level it up. So, starting off with liver. It is the largest gland in our body. I mean, it is largest gland in any type of animal. You can see in ruminants, you can see in carnivores, any type of. They have largest gland. Alright. Then this produces a juice called bile juice. No, it is not like that juice, not apple juice, not mango juice. It is bile juice. Alright. So, bile juice, this thing right here, this thing is stored in gallbladder. I mean, liver produces bile juice and it is stored in gallbladder because obviously it stays in the stomach for a long time. The food stays in the stomach. So, as soon as the food comes out, it will not come out of here, but it will come out of here. Alright? Bile juice. Bile juice is secreted along with another juice called pancreatic juice, secreted by none other than pancreas. But before that, let us tell what is the function of bile juice. Emulsification of fats. Sorry, long spelling. Emulsification of fats. EMULSIFICATION. Okay. Emulsification of fats. Now you may wonder what the heck is emulsification. I mean, you guys have not read chapter 4, didn't you? So emulsification of fats means these large fat globules broken down. I am playing Fruit Ninja into smaller and sometimes even smaller fat globules. Now, why? Because this thing right here, bile juice is secreted from here. Pancreatic juice. Let's talk about this. Pancreatic juice. Okay, so it has an enzyme, or should I say it has two enzymes. Yeah, and yeah, it is also the first gland in our body to also be endocrine and exocrine. Alright, now you may wonder what the actual heck are you talking about? What is endocrine? What is exocrine? So endocrine means the those glands that secrete hormones. Now I don't know if you are like, if you have heard any damn thing about hormones in class 7th. I mean, digestive system are also in class 7th. But hormones are some things that give changes in our body. I won't go in detail, but yeah, it is pretty important. And pancreas right here, it secretes insulin hormone. All right, and exocrine gland enzymes. You guessed it, you damn guessed it. So it secretes two enzymes. Pepsin's brother, or should I say pepsinogen's brother, trypsinogen, and lipase. And yeah, both of them needs a medium. And I don't know about the inactive form of lipase, but yeah, lipase is the active form is lipase basically, and the trypsinogen obviously it's trypsin as an active form. And these guys right here need alkaline medium. Alkaline medium. Now you may wonder, what the actual heck do you mean by alkaline medium? So again, for those who haven't not went to like the second chapter of which are acid bases and salts, those bases that are soluble in water are called alkaline medium. Alkaline. In plural, it is alkalis. All right. So alkaline medium it is needed as it is soluble in our water obviously. So if you are like doing with alkaline, so they need alkaline medium to happen, and this alkaline medium is provided by none other than the pancreatic juice. Yeah, pancreas is a goat, I'm not gonna lie. So the pancreatic juice it creates an alkaline medium, and then trypsinogen becomes trypsin. Let me write it up. Trypsin, and it finally breaks down those peptides into amino acids. All right, it finally breaks down those peptides into amino acids. Let us continue. So the other guy, lipase, it breaks down fats. And there's not enough space. Let me rub it up. Rub this fully. Okay, it breaks down fats into fatty acids and glycerol. All right, and here in stomach I forgot to tell you, I'm really sorry. You can write in the somewhere else. It breaks down carbohydrates into glucose. All right, now if you know something about nutrients, you know there are mainly like 6 type of nutrients. They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and I think it also includes like fiber. I think, yeah, fiber. Alright, carbohydrate, fat, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. and also fibers. So these three right here, these three can easily be absorbed, but these three right here need to be broken down in order to absorb. Why? Because they are uh, large molecules, and they are complex forms of their simple forms. So till now, everything that we know, main these carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, they are broken down into their simpler forms. So carbohydrates, they are no, not carbohydrates, starch. So starch, it is broken down into carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, they are broken down into glucose. Alright. Now large fat globules, they are broken down into small fat globules. Alright. And they are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. Alright. Now proteins, they are broken down into peptides, and they peptides are broken down into amino acids. Clear right here? Let's make a quick summary out of it. So we got two sphincters right here. They perform opening and closing for food. Then we got stomach. Stomach has some gastric glands. These gastric glands secrete HCl, mucosa, and uh, pepsinogen. So HCl, it makes an acidic medium for pepsinogen to become pepsin. Should I say exopeptide, sorry. And mucoside protects the layer of the stomach from HCl. It sits there for 3 to 4 hours. HCl also breaks bacteria. Then it comes to duodenum right here. Then we got liver, and liver, it creates bile juice that is used for emulsification of fats, which means breaking down large fat globules into small fat globules, and this bile juice right here is stored in gallbladder. Then we got pancreas, the goat gland. Pancreas right here, this is also an endocrine and exocrine gland. Endocrine means hormones and exocrine means enzymes. It secretes two enzymes called trypsinogen and lipase or lipase. So lipase, okay, I'll call it lipase. So lipase, it breaks down those fat globules into fatty acid and glycerol. Meanwhile, trypsinogen is um turned into trypsin by the alkaline medium of pancreatic juice. So trypsinogen becomes trypsin, and it breaks down finally the peptides which were broken down by pepsin, which pepsin broke down proteins into peptides, and now trypsin is breaking peptides into uh, amino acids, and now they continue. All right. Phew. Okay, fun fact, I will not call this a fun fact at all. I will call it a depressed fact. But you know those gallbladder, first you know that kidney stones. Yep, those kidney stones that they form in the body if you don't drink enough. If they form anywhere on the body, for example near that thyroid area, your kidney area, gallbladder area, they form because you don't drink enough water. So thyroid, they're very close to the mouth, so they can easily be get out. Then we got kidneys, and you have to do a surgery to get those kidney stones out. They are broken down, and then you get it goes out by excretion. But gallbladder, it is in the middle of nowhere, it is really in the middle. So gallbladder, imagine there are some stones in this, and stones in this, stones in this, stones in this. So it is not like that you can do. It is not like you can break it down because it is inside the pouch. And for that to be happening, you have to cut the part. So there's specific surgery that my mom has done to remove those. All right, and yep, now she's fine anyway. And but if you are a jackass and you decided, nah, I don't care, I'm going to let it sit there, then it will soon enough come to this part right here, pancreas. Now, for those who were thinking before that, bro, they are going to be removed from like the pipe near pancreas, nothing will happen. Oh well, as soon as it enters the pancreas, the entire digestive system is really damn well cooked. Because now, if it is done, the pancreas will fail and it will, as soon as like any disturbance, if it is done to pancreas, then it will cause like internal damage. Same to same as this guy that we are going to study in the third part, right? That is coming. All right. So, yep, you will learn an unfortunate date. But anyways, I hope you don't do like that. Now let's get to the third part. This first part right here that I called, that was the mouth area. This second part right here I called was the stomach area, but this third part right here is going to be the insane. This third part right here is the intestinal area. Now, intestinal area, this contains of three types of things. They are small intestine. See, this is not, this is small. Large intestine and rectum. So let us start with small intestine. Why not? So small intestine, it is the longest part in our body. It stretches up to, guess what, 9 meters. 9 meters. You imagine that. When I speak 9 meters, I speak about 27 feet. Just imagine that. And I think that our entire metabolism is around 10 to 11.5 meters. And this thing right here gives like 90% of it. But yeah, we are a mix of, we are they are like third type of, like we are they are type of nutrition after herbivores and carnivores. What was it? I forgot. But yeah, it has like bears and that and all stuff. So carnivores, yeah, they mostly have like a protein diet, yep, because meat contains protein. So they have small intestines. Now, like their small intestines are very small. Like they are not long enough. They are short. So these small intestines, they are I think less than 9 meter. But that is the complete opposite for carnivores, like herbivores. Like we got cows, ruminants, obviously. So they like have a second stomach, obviously for digesting cellulose, and to digest that cellulose, right there, they have some intestines up to 15 meter long. The diameter, imagine that, 45 feet. That's crazy. But you know what's crazier than that? Subscribing to our channel. Please subscribe. This is not the good time to say myself to subscribe. I should get to the topic back. Alright. So this is obviously 9 meter long. I'm going to end this quick. And they, for example, just take this as small intestine. It will have these finger. They do look like mountain-like projections, but just imagine like this very, 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 very. All right, wait. I have a better idea. So yeah, these finger-like projections, they are called villi and singular villus. All right. So these villi and villus right here, they increase. They have two functions. They increase the surface area, and they are responsible for absorption. Now look. Let's look at one of these villi. This villi right here. It has blood vessels below that absorb the nutrients. For example, yeah, this nutrient right here is chilling and coming. So this nutrient will be absorbed by the blood vessels beneath it. And you might think, yo, bro, how do they increase surface area? Okay, just take an example. I want you to walk in stand up and walk in a straight line. All right. So you walked in a straight line. That was pretty good. Now I want you to walk the same distance, but wiggle a bit. Like go straight, then go left, then go right, go left, then take a U-turn, then take a left again, then take a U-turn again, like that and that and that, like this. Now you travel the same distance, but you like to way more distance to reach the same point. I mean, this is displacement and this is distance. Obviously, you have probably heard this in 9th class or something like that. So you get it. And now for the main fun fact. Yeah, this is definitely a fun fact. All right. So when you eat too much, for example, you had too much like food, you ate you had a large pizza for yourself, or you ate like a full chicken, then you will see that your not the stomach actually lies within the ribs, but below the stomach, that part right here, that part right there, example, these are the ribs, this part right here is called the intestinal area. All right, that you probably called yourself that my stomach is right here, but yeah, stomach is not there. Stomach actually holds like 2 to 3 liters of water, I think so. So why do that get like fat? Why do you look fat? Because these villi right here, they have expanded to increase the surface area. Alright, so that's why, because the surface area is increased, then your intestinal area will also uh, increase. It will also move upward and that and all. Alright, so after that, like after going to this, so complex, it is actually not that complex looking here, but like they got like this, like they got a lot of stuff right there. All that is tightly packed in that. You get it? After that, we come to large intestine. Now I don't know why, but this is my favorite organ, to be honest. But large intestine, this part right here, large intestine, it is not large. It is just a 1 meter long. but it is like wide in length, and it is also called colon. So this part right here is called ascending colon. This part right here, I forgot what it's called, but it is also like related to colon. This part is called descending colon, and this is also one colon. And like after all that, this it is like the waste, or should I say the poop, or should I say that undigested waste is completely absorbed. But what remains right now is water. So for that water to come out, these areas, this large intestine is used. So yeah, it absorbs that water and transfers it to the blood that goes to our kidneys and we excrete it out. So large intestine. After that comes this part. This is like a, what should I say? Uh, an upside down inverted J-shaped pouch. Yeah, that feels wrong, but yeah, it is like a pouch that is made to store our poop. All right, and then it finally comes out of the anus. And yeah, fun fact: your poop color can determine if your digestion was really success or not. If it is yellow, it was good, but if it is brown, it is not good. But worst case scenario, if it was pure black, you need to consult to a doctor right away. Alright, so we have completed this part right here, and should I say we have completed this part fully. Let me check my bio book to see if we have any remaining thing or not. Alright guys, so I forgot one thing, that is like this esophagus part right here, we got some muscles that help us, that help the food, that example the food is right here, your burger is right here. I hate burgers. So that will, these muscles will push it down. So even if you are doing calisthenics and you are like this, example your esophagus is here, your food will not come out of your mouth like this. It will just go to the stomach and the anal sphincter. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, the anal sphincter is right here. That's why you have your urge to control it. Because just imagine, like you are, what you can say, you are in your school, you are playing football, and all of a sudden poop comes out of your body. Yeah, that's not good at all. So that's why you have the urge to control how to poop and how to pee. All right. Yeah, the sphincter basically protects the food from and also the HCl. And yep, it pushes down. And this movement right here is called peristalsis. Wait, let me write it clearly, alright, so that you guys like don't fall for it. Peristalsis, or Pestaltic movement. Peristaltic peristaltic movement. So I hope that you are pretty clear with this. I mean, my ma'am has completed, we have completed respiration, we have completed transpiration, no transportation, we have also completed excretion. If you like want to know anything about it, you can like post it in our comment, because I'm going to upload anyways. But if you want it now, I can do that in a one day itself. Now right now we are doing control and coordination of class 10th. Yes, I'm a class 10th student, and my dream is to become a YouTuber, enough YouTuber. So yep, I hope you understood it. You better win that test right there. You better impress someone you truly love, or you get more marks than your best friend, or you shock the class. Whatever it is, I hope you win. And yep, my signature line is "Don't die today." Thank you and bye bye.